Hello and welcome to my channel Understanding IELTS. Today we are going to discuss Speaking Test 2 IELTS Book 14. We have again 3 parts, part 1, 2 and part 3. In part 1 the questions are direct. It's about details about the participants or candidates, direct information about his life, about his likes and dislikes, about his hobbies. So let's start. The first question is about which social media websites do you use? The answer may be I use different social media websites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. I use all these websites for information, knowledge, entertainment, sharing my thoughts and for relaxation purpose. The second question is how much time do you spend on social media sites? The answer is I usually spend 2 to 3 hours on social media websites. I do sharing some of my thoughts and I also use it for communication purpose. I am a busy person, I don't have enough time, but still I spare 2 to 3 hours daily to communicate with my friends and fellows. The third question is what kind of information about yourself have you put on social media? Well, I have put on social media about my achievements, about the travelings, that the areas I have traveled. I have also put on media the memories about my birthdays, birthday parties, and as well as I have visited different historical and hill stations. So I put all this type of information on social media. Sometimes I also put some Islamic information as well as some motivational videos for the learners. The fourth question is there anything you don't like about social media? Well, I don't like fake news on social media. It now has become a common factor that most of the information which is given on social media is fake, whether it is about knowledge, whether it is about just information, or whether it's about some press releases. So some fake information is given. The second thing is that some exaggerations, some flighted news are also put on social media. I don't like this one. And thirdly, I would like to say that I don't like immorality or vulgarity on social media websites. Well, we are now in part 2. Part 2 is about a cue card or the topic card. The candidate is given 1 minute to think about, plan the topic. After that, for a couple of minutes, he or she has to speak about the topic. The given topic is describe something you liked very much which you bought for your home. The prompt questions are what you bought, when and where you bought it, why you chose this particular thing, and explain why you liked it so much. So let's start with how we can describe this one. You can choose different things. You can talk about television, you can talk about furniture, you can talk about an oven, you can talk about a refrigerator. I would like to talk about here about the bookshelf. Okay, let's start. Today I'm going to tell you about a bookshelf that I bought for my home. Last month there was a huge discount at the furniture store near my house, so I decided to go there and take a look. Coincidentally, at the time I was also looking for a new bookshelf as the old one had become outmoded because all items were on deep discount. I scored really a good deal on a brand new bookshelf. I particularly love the design of the shelf. It's a nice blend of both traditional and modern look when the frame is metal and shelves are made of real wood. It was a large one. It has different parts, different shelves. They were in the square form and some of them in the round form. I really love how the wooden material lends it as a very rustic charm, but at the same time the light color of the metal makes it so modern and chic. What's more, thanks to the metal frame, I don't have to worry about the woodworms at all. I can see that this bookshelf is incredibly good, sturdy, unlike the others which are prone to breaking. Sometimes we say that the wooden are actually broken one. Sometimes they broke. One more great thing that is this new bookshelf really suits well with the overall theme of my house decorations. As I am a bookworm, I found this bookshelf super convenient to satisfy my interest, as I could arrange all my books neatly on it and I can find my favorite one in the blink of an eye. Actually, this is the first item I bought for my house by my own money, so it's somehow really meaningful to me. So in this way you can add some more ideas up to the time that your examiner will interrupt you. Okay, now we are in part 3. It's about discussion topics. 1 or 2 topics are actually discussed here. We'll start with the first topic about creating a nice home. The first question is, why do some people buy lots of things for their home? As we have discussed in the earlier videos, that in this part, in part 3, you have to use the filler in the start of your question and then you have to create a coherence. So for this question, we can take a start. Frankly speaking, I buy a lots of things to decor my house, such as paintings. I buy roses, decoration pieces, wall hangings, artificial flowers, chandeliers and tapestries. I buy them because I think that it will give me a good comfort and easy look to have my house, and secondly that it will become easy for me for their maintenance. The second question is, do you think it's very expensive to make home look nice? In my view, it's yes. Firstly, the decorations are expensive. They're really expensive, like painting, tapestries. They are really very expensive. Whenever you go to the market and you buy all these things for your home, they are really very expensive. And secondly, there are some home appliances in the form of luxuries, like air conditioners, like televisions. Now we have, it's an age of LEDs. So Android LEDs also available in the market. So it means that if you use them, that your home look nice. Even the wall hangings or the tapestries or the carpets, all these things actually make your home look good and beautiful, but they are really very expensive. Third question is, why don't some people care about how their home looks? In my view, some people don't care about their home, how they look. Firstly, it may be possible they are lack of funds, they don't have enough money to decorate their houses. Secondly, it may be that they are busy people and they don't have enough time to decorate their house. And sometime, thirdly, I can say there are some people who mostly focus on the basic needs rather than taking care of their homes. Now we are in the second topic. It's about different types of homes. The question is, in what ways is living in a flat apartment better than living in a house? Okay, in my view, it's better living in flat than living in a house, because firstly it has more security because it is surrounded by the other flats, and there is also that some security personnel which are around the building in which you are living. And secondly, they are easy to clean because flats are not actually the place like home, big one or the vast one. They are not big ones, so it's easy one to, even a single person can clean the whole flat rather than being hiring the people or the maids or the servants to clean them. And it can have more facilities as well, all types of electricity, mobile phone or landline phones or anything else. Do you think homes will look different in the future? Yes, in my view, the homes will be totally different. It may be, firstly, it may be happen that there may be more homes. People don't like to live on the upper side of the earth; they would like to live underground. It's now a popular concept in the European countries as well, because they are earthproof houses, and like pagodas, people can also have these type of traditional houses. And secondly, I mean to say, people would like to live in more skyscrapers, I mean tall buildings, because I think so that in future people don't have enough money to live in big houses, villas or mansions. They would like to live in flats. The third question is, do you agree that the kinds of homes people prefer change as they get older? Yes, okay, it can be said, because people prefer to change their houses. Sometimes they are living in the current houses which are very small one, and they are not airy or spacious, so they think that they should move to such type of house which is more airy and spacious. And secondly, some people also would prefer to have the house in which we have some kind of lawn or a garden, because they think that when they're close to nature, it will definitely help them to live better, and they can keep themselves in some kind of house gardening. So in this way you can prepare these questions well. Thank you very much.